So those of you that follow me on Twitter will know that recently my old headphones, the HyperX Cloudstring wirelesses, recently failed on me, and that is quite unfortunate because as someone who creates content and also just plays PC in general, headphones are pretty important in, you know, hearing. Which is why I kind of hit a bit of a wall, because without headphones I couldn't edit, couldn't really play games, or at least effectively anyway. So I kind of need a new pair, so I turned to buying a new pair. I turned to Amazon. So today I'm going to be unboxing my new headphones. Personally, in a pair of headphones, one thing I look for is good audio quality. Obviously, you want them to sound really good, especially when you're, playing games, editing. You want to make sure that what you're hearing is good, especially for gaming. It's really useful for hearing footsteps and stuff like that. In editing, you want to make sure that your audio sounds good, and you need a good pair of headphones to make sure that it does sound good. I also really like wireless because I just hate dealing with wires. It's just really annoying to just throw them on and know you're fine. And I don't mind charging them every so often, especially if they've got a good battery, like the pair in front of me do. So, naturally, there was one pair of headphones that stand out to me. And, of course, there are tons of different budgets. Personally, I'm kind of under the £100 range because that's just where I'm at. So, I turned to these. These, every time. These are the Steelseries Arctis 1 wirelesses. These are a very good, from what I've heard, pair of headphones made by, of course, Steelseries, and part of the Arctis range, which are, of course, one of the biggest headphone branches of any company, especially Steelseries, who are a very, obviously, you guys know, reputable brand, very good brand, and obviously the Arctis series are, of course, insane. And you can see these are PC, Switch, PS4, and Android. Not Xbox, but that's not a problem at all. I don't need Xbox. I assume it is also compatible with PS5, but I don't really need that anyway, because most of the time I'm just listening through game capture anyway, so don't really need that. Yeah, these are, from what I've heard, a really good pair of headphones. They're comfortable. They've got a fairly tactile design, and yeah, I'm really excited to crack these open, and I think that's something we should do. First, let's see what's on the box. Microphone, Discord certified, signature Arctis sound. You can game on the go with a little dongle. You can game at home. You've got tons of reviews on the side there, so you can just have a look at those. I don't know if it's focusing, but there you go. Everything including the box. So you've got, I'm actually not going to tell you guys because you'll see when we get to the unboxing, which is right now. Oh, I ripped the thing. Oh, I ripped the other thing. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Let's see what is in here. It's a pretty decent packaging job. It's not a bad packaging job at all. Pull these out. Ooh. Okay. There's nothing else in here. And here we are. So, first thing that is of course included is the USB Type-C dongle you can see there. With SteelSeries branding on the front. This is actually quite a wide kind of weird design. But I guess pretty cool. Detachable microphone. You can see this just it attaches via 3.5mm jack. And you can see it looks pretty decent there. And then we of course have our cables, which are actually packaged pretty nicely. So we've got our very thin looking 3.5mm jack here. This is if you want to use it non-wirelessly, so you can just plug these straight into your PlayStation controller, PC, whatever. We have a USB Type-C adapter to USB-A cable. So this is, for example, PC users that don't have a USB Type-C on their case. You can just throw this adapter between, and then you can just plug it in via USB-A. And then we have the charging lead, which seems pretty long. I sometimes have some trouble where I can't charge while using because the cable just doesn't reach, but hopefully this thing should reach because it looks quite long. And then, of course, we have the headphones themselves, which feel pretty nice. The first thing I will notice is they definitely don't feel low quality, but they're definitely on the lower end of the Arctis headphones, which makes sense because these are only the Arctis 1s. They're not going to be really comparable to something like Arctis 7s or Arctis Pros. So they do feel a little bit more plasticky, a little bit less kind of high grade, but other than that, they still feel pretty high quality. And I guess we're just going to go and try these bad boys on. Okay, so straight off the bat, these do feel pretty comfortable and actually pretty noise cancelling as well. And they don't look too bad either. And they are definitely quite noise cancelling. So if I'm shouting right now, I'm not. I apologize for that. I don't believe. Oh, so we also have a little thing in the back here, which I guess we're gonna have a look at. I'm actually gonna take these off just for a second because I do feel a bit like I'm shouting. Okay, so I believe this is just a manual. Yeah, it's just a manual. This is weirdly heavy, this little, like, case that it all came in. So let's have a look at these headphones. So the first thing I'm seeing is a power cable just here. I don't know if you can see that. We've got our charging cable. We've got our USB, our micro USB charging cable. We've got two 3.5mm jacks. Not 100. Oh, sorry. One's the headphone jack, actually. And the other one is the connector. We have a mute button here, which is pretty useful. So I believe our mic piece just plugs in just like that. So these actually can be used as like just it can obviously be used as a gaming headset, but also can just be used for everyday use. If you just want to unplug this, take it on the bus, on the train, in the car, something like that, and just wear it casually, you can. And you can wear them and they're pretty subtle. They're definitely not too wide, and they definitely don't look too gamery. You know, you've not got RGB or anything like that, so you could definitely use these for just casual use, and you've got that kind of nice classic Arctis design in the middle, which I think is really, really nice. And these are really, really comfy as well. They've got some nice padding here, and they've also got a bit of padding here, which I believe is slightly different from the regular design. I think the regular design is to have like a little middle arched bit here with like the Pros and the 7s and stuff. But this is just as comfortable. Not like I've tried Arctis 7s or Arctis Pros, but that's just what I'm remembering. But yeah, these definitely feel really good. You've got height adjust there on both ends, and that feels pretty secure. You've obviously got lots of flexibility. You can turn them like this. You can turn them all sorts of ways, angle them a little bit. You've got a lot of creative freedom when you're wearing these headphones. But yeah, they definitely feel good, and hopefully these things do the job. One thing that would be pretty cool is like if you could change what side the earpiece was on, but I think that would be maybe a little bit too over the top. But let's go ahead and just plug these things in. So I will of course eventually like cable manage these and properly work this in, because of course with this little adapter it's not just as simple as plugging this straight into my PC, because I don't have a USB Type-C port on my PC. So I will somehow have to work this little cable in, but for now I'm just gonna plug it straight in, and that seems to fit in quite well. I wonder if it will appear in the Steelseries software, because I believe these are a part of the Steelseries engine. Yes, they do. Arctis One wirelesses. So this is actually really, really cool. If I share my screen right now, you can see right here you can adjust. You've got quite a lot of adjustment here, which is very, very useful, just as part of the Steelseries engine. So hopefully, if I turn these on wherever the power thing is, it's a hold to turn on system. Actually has the exact same beat that my HyperXs used to have, so that's moderately useful, I guess. And let's see what the sound audio is like. Let's watch one of my own videos to see. Sounds pretty good. I'm definitely happy with that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to test out the microphone, wherever it is. Somewhere here. Okay, so now I'm using the microphone directly from the SteelSeries Arctis One wirelesses. I have yet to hear this, so hopefully it sounds good. Let me know what you guys think, and of course I will kind of look at this during editing. But yeah, this is how it sounds, and gonna go back to the quadcast now. Imagine it sounded better. So I am absolutely happy with these headphones. They're super comfortable. They are really, really good. And yeah, over the moon with these. So definitely recommended. They're only going to set you back about £90 right now. I think they're on sale from 100, but usually they are about £190. 100 or £90, not 190. Yeah, definitely recommended. Arctis One wirelesses, really good. SteelSeries, you're doing bits.